The Tokoloshi is one of the most scary cryptids in South African folklore, and it's said to be so evil that even the mere mention of its name brings bad luck. Welcome back, I'm here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the terrifying Tokoloshi from South African folklore. So let's jump into it. Tokoloshi is an extremely harmful spirit in Zulu folklore that can possess people and control them like a puppet. These beings are said to be evil and dangerous, causing illness, death, and other misfortune upon their victims. They are also known for their physical strength, which they use to attack their victims or to commit crimes such as theft or murder. To protect themselves against Tokolos, people often turn to traditional healers, who perform rituals and ceremonies to banish these evil spirits. There have been many reported sightings of Tokolos throughout history, leading some to believe that they may actually exist. However, others argue that these stories are simply superstitious nonsense. Regardless of whether or not Tokolos are real, they continue to capture the imaginations of those who hear about them, leaving us with more questions than answers about these mysterious creatures. The Tokoloshi is a creature from Zulu folklore that has been said to inhabit the bodies of humans, controlling them and using them for its own evil purposes. It is described as being incredibly strong and aggressive, capable of carrying out violent acts such as assault or even murder. In some cases, it is said that the Tokoloshi can take over a person's mind completely, turning them into a mindless puppet that carries out its every command. This possession is often accompanied by strange symptoms such as convulsions, foaming at the mouth, and an unnatural strength. The Tokoloshi is believed to be attracted to people who are already mentally unstable or weak-willed, making them easy targets for its evil influence. The origins of the Tokoloshi are unclear, but it is thought to have originated in the rural areas of South Africa, where traditional beliefs and customs are still widely practiced. Early European settlers in South Africa first recorded encounters with the Tokoloshi in the 18th century, describing it as a small, hairy creature that inhabited the bodies of black Africans. Over time, the Tokoloshi became increasingly associated with evil and witchcraft, and it was eventually banned by the government as part of its efforts to suppress African traditions and customs. Despite this, the Tokoloshi continued to be spoken about in hushed tones, and it is still feared and respected to this day. The word Tokoloshi itself is derived from the Zulu language and means a bad spirit that makes people do bad things. This definition perfectly encapsulates the essence of the Tokoloshi and its ability to corrupt even the purest of souls. In order to understand the true nature of the Tokoloshi, it's important to first explore the cultural context in which it originated. Zulu culture is deeply rooted in tradition and custom, and it places a strong emphasis on the importance of respecting one's elders, maintaining harmony within the community, and living in accordance with the will of the ancestors. The Tokoloshi is seen as a violation of these customs, and it is believed that those who summon it do so at their own peril. One of the key aspects of Zulu culture that is relevant to the Tokoloshi lore is the belief in the power of the ancestors. It is believed that the spirits of one's ancestors can provide guidance and protection, but they can also become angry and vengeful if disrespected. The Tokoloshi is seen as a malevolent spirit that seeks to disrupt the balance between the living and the dead, and it is believed that it can bring bad luck and misfortune upon those who summon it. Another important aspect of Zulu culture is the taboo surrounding death. Death is seen as a highly sensitive topic, and it is believed that speaking about it or discussing it in any way can attract the attention of evil spirits such as the Tokoloshi. This taboo is especially strong when it comes to the death of children, as it is seen as particularly traumatic and emotionally charged event. As a result, there are strict rules and customs that must be followed when dealing with the death of a child. And any violation of these customs could potentially lead to the summoning of a tokoloshi. Despite the fear and respect that the tokoloshi inspires, there are still some brave individuals who claim to have encountered it and survived to tell the tale. According to these accounts, the tokoloshi appears as a small, hairy creature that is covered in dirt and has sharp claws and teeth. It is said to be incredibly strong and aggressive, and it attacks its victims with a ferocity that is unmatched by any human. Some say that the best way to avoid a tokoloshi attack is to make yourself as big and scary as possible. After all, the tokoloshi seems to be attracted to those who are weak and vulnerable, and it would likely be deterred by someone who appears strong and confident. If you happen to come across a tokoloshi, though, there are a few things that you should never do. For example, you should never run away or try to hide, as this would only make you more vulnerable to its attacks. Instead, you should stand your ground and make yourself as big and intimidating as possible. You should also never attempt to fight back against a tokoloshi, as it is simply too powerful and dangerous to do so. Instead, you should try to reason with it and convince it to leave you alone. It is also important to note that the tokoloshi is incredibly elusive and difficult to track down. Even if you do manage to spot one, it is likely that it will disappear before you have a chance to react. This is because the tokoloshi is said to be able to teleport from one location to another at will, and it can also pass through solid objects without leaving a trace. If you do encounter a tokoloshi, it is important to stay calm and collected. Although they are known for possessing people, it is not common for them to target strangers. If you are being pursued by a tokoloshi though, it is important to seek help from a traditional healer or witch doctor. Only someone with special knowledge and abilities can effectively banish a tokoloshi and prevent it from causing any harm. Although the tokoloshi is a terrifying and dangerous creature, it is ultimately only attracted to those who are weak and vulnerable. By staying strong and confident and avoiding any mention of death or anything related to it, you can protect yourself against its evil influence. Just remember to never run away, never fight back, and always try to reason with the tokoloshi if you do encounter one. And hopefully, you will be able to escape its grasp unharmed. Now, let's move on to our final point. While the tokoloshi is a fearsome creature, it's important to remember that it is just a part of folklore and tradition. It's not meant to be taken literally or used to harm or exploit others. Instead, it's a story that has been passed down through generations to teach valuable lessons about respect, compassion, and understanding. By learning about the tokoloshi, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the challenges faced by those who lived in a different time and place than us. We can also learn about the importance of respecting other cultures and beliefs, even if they are different from our own. Ultimately, the tokoloshi is a reminder that fear and ignorance can be overcome with knowledge and empathy. By educating ourselves about the world around us and embracing diversity, we can create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. So, what do you think? Do you believe in the tokoloshi? Have you ever seen one? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.